What is up, guys? Fran Gessel here at the Franimal, and today I'm going to be showing you my legit wooden homemade cable pulley machine. So let's jump right into it. So this is the homemade cable pulley machine, and let me tell you, this thing is a beast. I use this all the time, and it was pretty easy to make. I'll have to say this was one of the more difficult pieces of equipment to make, but certainly well worth the time and investment. So let's just start over here and talk about what this thing is actually made out of. So the nice thing about this is it's all fastened onto the wall. So it's a very low profile piece of equipment. Hardly takes up any space. So what it is, we have a 2x10. This is just screwed into each of these horizontal wall studs right there. We got two of them, each that has eye hooks that holds the handles. So on these 2x10s, there's 3 eye hooks, one at the bottom, one in the middle, and one up top. And what this does is it effectively provides 3 heights where you can perform exercises, and they're at the same height for each 2x10. We see we get that up there for the tricep extensions. Now for the actual pulley, we have just a pulley. It's a pretty thick pulley, and it's got a carabiner that attaches onto the eye hook. So this way it can move around a lot when you're doing exercises. It can rotate, it can swivel, it can do all sorts of crazy stuff, so it doesn't limit the exercise. And that carabiner gives it some more range of motion as well. And we have the cable. I believe it's a 3/16 or 1/8 or a quarter, something like that. But it's just kind of tied in like a loop, and it's got that cable tie on there to keep it nice and secure. So when you pull on this thing, it doesn't slide out. And for the handles, we just have standard handles with that's like a screw carabiner. Not sure the exact name of it, but that holds it on there. Now, going on this side, we have this kind of dual carabiner apparatus. Not really sure what to call it, but it's basically just, or garage pulley apparatus. So we have 2 garage pulleys that are fastened together with this steel plate. And this will make sense, the purpose of it, when we start talking about the physics of this. So we have that the cable goes up there, it goes to another garage pulley, that is honestly just held into the wall with just a big, thick GRK screw. And it basically works as something that garage pulley can pivot and spin around, so it works pretty nicely. We have the cable that goes all the way down, which holds onto the weight. And it's not like a weight stack. I just use kettlebells because it works out actually really convenient, because I had kettlebells that go up to 100 pounds, so you can just quickly interchange the weights, and it just makes it really a breeze. But with here, you basically have the same design. We have the cable that goes around, kind of has a loop. We got that cable knot, or that cable bolt on there. The carabiner attaches it, hooks it, so it's all good. At the bottom here, we have another garage pulley, which goes from that there, and it also runs to that one. And we have this thing which grounds basically that pulley apparatus right there. So I'm going to take a step back, put the camera on the tripod, and just perform some exercises and show you how this thing works in motion and everything. So what this block here is doing is that it basically grounds this system. So if you want to adjust that, you have to pull it down, unscrew. This has a wing nut where this block kind of sandwiches the cable down, and that will hold this tight. So this thing will stay in the same place when you move this one. So now here comes the grand overarching question. It's physics related. So if I have this right here, and if I pull on it, we have a 30-pound kettlebell right there. So how much weight am I pulling? 30 pounds, right? I'll tell you that. So we pull 30 pounds there. If I also pull on this one, it's 30 pounds as well. You see how it works? I pull on this one, that whole thing moves down. If I pull on this one, it doesn't. It's a hint. So if I pull on both of these together, am I lifting 30 pounds in each one? Or am I lifting 15 pounds in each one? So I'm going to give you a second to think about that. You can pause the video, put a comment in below, tell me what you think. The answer is, it's 30 pounds in both of them. So if you thought 15, most people do. It's natural too, but that's what this whole thing does. It makes the weight more efficient. Because when I pull on this cable, this thing isn't moving because it's grounded into the floor. If that wasn't there, when I pulled on this thing would go up and it wouldn't move the weight. But the point of that is it holds it down so that way it is lifting the weight. So effectively, the floor is taking 30 pounds of tension. So this thing kind of is lifting the weight. So it's not like 30 pounds of force is removed, it's just exerted into the floor. And with this one, it's a little more direct because you can see this physically pulls it down, which lifts that up, which is 30 pounds. The whole point I want to make with this video is that if you don't have a gym and that's your reason why you don't work out, that is not legit. That is not a valid reason to not work out and get in shape. I don't have a gym. I didn't have a gym around my area just because my town is so small and so isolated. So guess what I did? I brought the gym to me and I built one. And that's exactly what you can do as well. So if you have a friend that always complains about not being able to work out because they don't have a gym, I want you to share this video with them, and it will just blow their mind because it will show you what you are capable of and what you can achieve if you actually think critically about the situation and try to apply your knowledge and resolve it. That's what I did. I didn't have a gym. I built one. It's working great, and you can do the same as well. So if you made it to the end of this video, give it a thumbs up. And consider subscribing to the channel if you guys want to see more in-depth videos about each piece of equipment. I can certainly make that. So in the meantime, leave a comment. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.